Hello, you're welcome. My name is John Stella, and I'm so glad, I'm so happy to be with you here present. And I know definitely that these few minutes that we are going to have, your life is going to change tremendously. And I wish above all things that the dream life you desire, you can be able to achieve it. I just came out. I just came out. I just came out. It's not like I have any script that I want to talk to you. Like I kept down a script. No, I just came out because this thing is something that I truly want to talk, that I have in my mind, and I want it to help you. If you will pay attention in the next few minutes, I promise you that your life will never ever remain the same again. You will see a boost in your life that is going to make you wish and get happy that yes, you listened to this teaching. Now, as I said, my name is John Sella, and if you have watched up to this moment, this is the very moment I would plead or ask you to please subscribe to this channel and also share this so that it will get to some other people too, because just like your life is going to change, it is also good that other people too enjoy what you're going to enjoy now. Stick with me in the next few minutes and you will be happy for the rest of your life. Have you ever been stuck in your life? Have you ever run round and round in cycle trying to accomplish the kind of dream life that you have ever desired in your heart, but you seem to be running up and down but no result? Yes, I'm speaking to you. You can quite alright relate in those moments where you anticipated that 2 years from now that you are going to achieve this, 3 years from now you are going to achieve this, or by 4 years from now that you are going to become this. But you look at you, 5 years, you have not become that person that you had earlier envisaged in your mind. 5 years, you've not gotten that which you had already put in your mind that you are going to attain. It is you for whom I am making this particular video for. Now, there was a time in my life when it's a short story. There was a time in my life where I was working for a particular company and I could remember every day. At first, it seems like I was happy, but there came a time when I started feeling so bad. Every day I woke up feeling dampened. I woke up feeling so terribly bad. I woke up feeling like life was going out of me. I woke up looking as if I wasn't going to survive the next day. Not because anything bad happened, but because in me I was lost. I needed a change. I needed a change. I was stuck. I know I was living the life that I am living, but the life I was living was not the kind of life I want. Have you ever been in that position? You've been working in a particular company for the past 10 years, but nothing to show for it. And you and I know that you are working in that company not because you like what you're doing there, but because you're looking for money to put food on the table. You've run around in cycle, and to make this whole thing look even more worse, you now have a wife, or you are now married, you have a husband. If you're like a family man, you have wife and you have children, you have bills upon bills you need to pay. But you discover that the way you pay those bills in struggle. You're constantly on a struggle. Each morning you wake up by 6, prepare the children for schooling, and you go to work by 8, you're in the work by 5, 6. That's when you're coming back. It seems like all your whole day have been used up. Have you ever been stuck? Have you ever run in cycle? All you were doing was just to make ends meet. All the ends you were trying to make meet were not even coming together. Sometimes you contemplate suicide. Sometimes you ask yourself if this is the only reason why you are existing. Sometimes you ask yourself, is it all there is? Sometimes you ask yourself, who even created you to come and see the kind of life that you're seeing? Sometimes you don't even know whether you are going to move forward or you're going to go backward. Your life is now filled with regrets and misery. It seems like all you are doing, nothing is working. You're stuck. You are stuck. Can I tell you something? The only thing you are going to do now to get unstuck is to seek for the life of change. You have to seek for the life of change. That is why I recommend this book. I recommend this book to people. That book is Who Moved My Cheese. If you have not read that book, go and search it on the internet today. Who Moved My Cheese. It will help you as a struggling business owner, as a career worker, as a person who is looking for their daily needs. Because can I tell you something? One of the ways to know that you're stuck is that you are unwilling to make a change. Something in you is telling you that I need to make a change now. But you are afraid. You're asking yourself, what if? You're asking yourself, what if it doesn't work? You're asking yourself, what if you make that change and you go there, what you're looking for doesn't happen? You're asking yourself, is it how my life is going to end? You need to make that change. You need to be courageous. You need not to be afraid of what would happen. You need not to be asking yourself disempowering questions. You need not to be thinking the negative side of when you take or make a change. No, your life can change in a minute. Your life can change in a second. Your life can change any day. But it all begins with you taking absolute responsibility for your life. Telling yourself, looking yourself introspectively and telling yourself that this is how life is now. I need to make it more better. See, nobody is coming to save you. Absolutely nobody. Everybody have their own issues. So you wouldn't see anybody that would come to, help you change your own life and neglect theirs. No. Everybody is tending to their own family, carrying their own problems on their head. So one of the worst things you can do is to wait for somebody to come and help you to resurrect you away from that place you are. No, nobody is going to do it. If you have been stuck in a particular job for the past 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you have been doing something you know you don't like. Something in you is telling you to make a change. This is that moment. This is that moment. I can tell you what happened one day when my life began to take shape. I was coming back one evening from a job that I detested. I've been doing menial job for years. After the laundry work I was doing didn't work out, I was doing menial job, trying to hook this, do this, trying to attract this, just to make sure I had some ample amount of money to feed my family. But I was doing so many things, but all the so many things I was doing was amounting to nothing. When you add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 5 6 7 things all together, would they were not even able to give me one full square meal. I know how I struggled. I know how I struggled. I still came across a YouTube video like this. I paid keen attention. At first, I wanted to skip, but something said, just watch. I paid keen attention and I was watching what the person was saying. The person said I should take absolute responsibility for my life, that I should not wait for anybody to come and clear my mess, that it is one thing for me to be in a bad situation and it's another thing for me to take responsibility for being in that bad situation, and that if I was going to get out of that bad situation or undesirable situation of my life, that I was going to make absolute shift. That was the day I decided that I was going to take absolute responsibility. I said to myself that I was going to get myself unstuck. I said to myself that I was going to make that change that was needed for me to move ahead. I took absolute responsibility. I said today is that day that my life was going to change. I've read in the past, I've read so many books, but now one thing I did was to sit down and ask myself simple questions. One way for you to go out of undesirable situations or bad things happening in your life is to sit down quietly and ask yourself a simple question. When you ask yourself questions, I mean positive questions, you will get positive answers. But when you keep on mentally rehearsing the bad situation, how things are not really working in your life, how life has destroyed you, how your life is damaging, how your life will never go ahead, get better, you discover that you keep on replaying that same situation over and over again. But when you sit down and ask yourself simple questions, why is my life like this? What is making me to be having this kind of same lifestyle? Not being able to take proper care of my family, not being able to do the things that I'm supposed to do, working in a dead end job that I know that in the next 5, 10 years I cannot get financial freedom, working in a business where I know it is time for me to change. Yes, because there are times in your life where you need to change that particular business you're doing. And Jesus Christ told Peter that he should throw his net into the right hand side, into the deep, launch into the deep, launch into the deep. Maybe you have been doing things shallow, shallow. Now it's time for you to take absolute responsibility for your life and launch into the deep. See, when you decide that your life must change, that your destiny must get unstuck, that where you are, that things have been getting terrible, that things must change, your life will change. It may take quite some time, but because you've taken absolute responsibility for your life must change. And in this 2024, yes, it's like October, November, December, it's remaining like 2 months and some fractions of days for the year to end. You can take now to start thinking of what you will do with your life and write them down in a form of goals and decide that you will stick your life to it for your life to change. Do this if not for anything, do it for your family. If not for anything, do it for your sanity. If not for anything, tell yourself that your life must not remain the same. Tell yourself that you're going to take absolute responsibility for your destiny. Nobody will do it for you. Remember, nobody is coming to save you. You are your own savior. You are your own destiny helper. Don't be looking as if somebody will come and help you from the sky. No, you are the one to take absolute responsibility for that. Nobody is going to do that for you. You are going to take absolute responsibility. Whether you are watching me from Nigeria, whether you are watching me from Sierra Leone, whether you are watching me from Ghana, Kenya, whatever African country, whether you're watching me from USA, South Africa, whether you're watching me from Brazil, whether you're watching me from UK, London, anywhere, it doesn't matter. But what matters is that if you decide today to take absolute responsibility for your life must change, regardless of the circumstance you've ever found yourself in. I believe what I said here will help you. You can check some other of my posts. It will help you more to keep you in shape, to give you the right sanity. I help people to bet their destinies. I help people to become whom they were meant to become. Please and please, I am begging you. If you're watching this now, please and please subscribe and tap on the notification icon to get more of the videos that you just saw today. Please subscribe. I am begging you. I am begging you. This is one of the good things you can do for me. You don't need to pay me, but just subscribing on my YouTube channel and tap on the notification icon. And if you have been affected by what you heard today, you can write me a comment on the comment section below. Whatever question you want, you are asking, you need to get clarification, ask me in the comment section below and I will definitely come down to answer you. So, but I'd like you please to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Simply Grace TV. Subscribe to this channel, please. I am begging you so that we get to reach a more wider audience, just as you've heard, other people will hear and their life also will change. Thank you very much.